Welcome, everyone, to AI Sports Predictor. Tonight, we set our sights on a high-stakes battle between the Winnipeg Jets and the Ottawa Senators. One team surging, the other sinking. Let's dive into the facts. The Senators, holding on to a 29-24-4 record, are hanging by a thread in the wild card race. But momentum? Not in their favor. 4 straight losses have them teetering on the edge. Meanwhile, the Jets, sitting pretty at 41-14-3, have steamrolled their way to 10 consecutive wins. First place in the Western Conference is theirs. And they don't look ready to give it up. Let's talk firepower. Winnipeg's offense is relentless, averaging 3.57 goals per game, pouring in 41 goals over their last 10 outings. Kyle Connor and Mark Scheifele? Deadly. They've combined for 62 goals and 74 assists. But this isn't a one-man show. Gabriel Vilardi, Nikolai Ehlers, and Cole Perfetti add another 55 goals and 84 assists, making this attack near impossible to contain. But don't just look at the offense, the defense is where Winnipeg might be even scarier. Allowing only 2.38 goals per game, they've given up just 20 goals in their last 10. Neil Pionk, Dylan DeMello, Josh Morrissey, and Dylan Samberg are shutting down opponents with brutal efficiency. And between the pipes? Connor Hellebuyck, playing at a Vezina caliber level, rocking a .925 save percentage and a microscopic 2.04 goals against average. The Senators, on the other hand, are searching for goals. Averaging just 2.79 per game, they've netted 4 goals in their last 3 contests, a recipe for disaster against a defense like Winnipeg's. Tim Stützle and Drake Batherson are doing their part, combining for 34 goals and 70 assists, but the depth? Not there. Only 7 skaters have cracked double-digit goals. That's a problem. Defensively, Ottawa isn't bad, allowing 2.81 goals per game, but not good enough to counteract their scoring struggles. Thomas Chabot, Nick Jensen, Jake Sanderson, and Tyler Cleven are holding the line, while Linus Ullmark is doing what he can in net, posting a .910 save percentage with a 2.64 GAA. The problem? That's not enough against this Jets team. And today's AI pick is Winnipeg Jets Moneyline at 130. They've got the better offense, better defense, better goaltending, and 10 straight wins backing them up. The Senators? Fighting for their playoff lives, but right now, that fight looks more like desperation than dominance. Take the Jets. On to Game 2.
Welcome, everyone, to AI Sports Predictor. We've got a heavyweight showdown tonight as the New Jersey Devils take on the Colorado Avalanche, both teams with playoff ambitions, but only one can skate away with the win. Let's break it down. The Devils, sitting at 32-21-6, are holding firm in 3rd place in the Metropolitan Division. Their season, defined by defense. They're keeping teams to just 2.46 goals per game, an elite number that's kept them in the hunt. Meanwhile, the Avalanche come in at 33-24-2, clinging to the top wild card spot in the Central. The problem? They've dropped 2 straight and need to stop the bleeding. Let's talk firepower. The Devils may not be lighting the lamp as often as some teams, but they're still producing, putting up 3.07 goals per game. Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt. They're everywhere on the ice, combining for 43 goals and 93 assists. But it's not just them. Timo Meier, Nico Hischier, and Stefan Noesen have stacked up another 58 goals and 58 assists, while Dougie Hamilton brings offensive punch from the blue line with 9 goals and 31 assists. And the defense? Top tier. Jonathan Kovacevic and Dougie Hamilton. They've combined for 15 defensive point shares. With Brendan Dillon and Luke Hughes adding another 13, goaltender Jake Allen has stepped up with a 0.909 save percentage and a 2.5 AGA, keeping games close and giving the Devils a chance every night. But let's not ignore the other side of the ice. The Avalanche don't have a defense like New Jersey's, but their offense is lethal, dropping 3.17 goals per game. Nathan MacKinnon and Arturi Leikonen. Dangerous. A combined 44 goals and 7-7 assists, with Casey Mittelstadt, Jonathan Drouin and Joel Kiviranta backing them up with 26 goals and 55 assists. From the blue line, Devin Toews and Cal Makar. Another 29 goals and 6-3 assists. Now let's talk about Colorado's biggest issue, their defense. They're allowing 3.02 goals per game, which isn't going to cut it against playoff caliber teams. Cal Makar and Devin Toews are trying to hold things together, combining for 19.8 defensive point shares, but the rest of the unit leaky? Opponents are finding open shots too easily. But the one saving grace. Goaltender Mackenzie Blackwood. 0.921 save percentage. 2.17 goals against average. The guy's been standing on his head, saving 11.6 goals above average. If Colorado wins this game, it'll be because he shuts the door. And today's AI pick is Colorado Avalanche Moneyline at 130. They've got the better offense, home ice advantage, and a goalie who's playing out of his mind. The Devils bring elite defense, but against a team like Colorado, they'll need more than that to pull out a win. Take the Avalanche. On to Game 3.
And now, for the final game of the night, we head to Crypto.com Arena where the Vancouver Canucks take on the Los Angeles Kings. Two teams, one battle, and only one of them will walk away satisfied. The Kings, sitting at 3-1-1-7-7, have been holding strong in the Western Conference, looking to cement their playoff position. Meanwhile, the Canucks, at 2-6-2-0-1-1, are in a fight for survival, needing every point they can scrape together to stay in the race. Let's talk firepower. The Canucks haven't exactly been lighting it up, scoring just 156 goals on the season, ranking 26th in the league. In their last game, a 2-1 loss, managing just 1 goal on 15 shots. That's not gonna cut it, but their power play efficiency is solid, converting 22.64% of the time. With 36 power play goals on 159 attempts. Defense, Vancouver has allowed 170 goals on the year, a little too generous for comfort. Opponents have been peppering them with shots, with 1,551 total attempts against, and their save percentage is at 890. Between the pipes tonight, Kevin Lankinen, a .905 career save percentage, a 3.85 goals against average, and a record of 6-4-5-2-1-9. He'll need to be sharp. Now, let's talk Los Angeles. The Kings come in with momentum, fresh off a 5-3 victory. And averaging 160 goals this season, putting them ahead of Vancouver. Their power play, not so great, 15.63% conversion rate. Ranking 30th in the league. But at even strength, they're dangerous, 140 even strength goals to Vancouver's 120. Defensively, the Kings are tighter, allowing just 139 goals against. They've also been strong on the penalty kill, with a solid 82.17% success rate. In net, Darcy Kuemper is the man tonight, posting a .914 save percentage over his career, a 2.79 goals against average, and 196 career wins. So, what's the play here? Vancouver has been struggling to find the back of the net, but they know how to keep games close. And today's AI pick is Vancouver Canucks plus 1.5 on the puck line. They fight, they claw, and they hang around, and that's exactly what we expect them to do tonight. Take Vancouver with the extra goal and a half. Recap of tonight's AI picks: Winnipeg Jets moneyline at -130, Colorado Avalanche moneyline at -130, Vancouver Canucks plus 1.5 on the puck line. That's 3 rock-solid plays. Straight from the facts, the data, and the cold, hard truth. If you're feeling the edge, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because here at iSports Predictor, we don't just play the game, we predict it. See you in the next one.